guys, it's Maya. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be reviewing for you guys the Dell Inspiron AIO DT7700. That is a long name, but I am very excited to show you guys this video today because I did have to purchase a new desktop and I loved it. I'm not sure how old this PC is, but it looks really brand new and I've seen very little videos of it as a review, and I just really wanted to review this for you guys because I'm very excited. It's been helping a lot with my editing, so I'm very excited on what I have to do with it. But before we do get started on this video, I just want to thank you so much for 1K. We finally reached 1K. Guys, when I woke up and I saw that I had 1K, I was so happy because knowing that I come this far, I remember when I just had like 30 subscribers, now we are at 1K. So just thank you so much. I appreciate all your support, all your comments. So let's just get straight into this video and I'm very excited. So as always, before I begin with actually showing you the device, I do always like to go over pricing and then we'll get into a little bit more on about this desktop. So pricing, I did pay about $1,499. Now that's how much a desktop costs. I ended up paying about $1,600, and that is including taxes, and of course shipping was absolutely free. So thank you so much, Dell, for that. And of course it just depends on what programs you add onto your desktop, any other functions, any other accessories. Now what I mean by adding more components is such as warranty services. It just depends on what you want to get. There's a lot of different types of protector services, just so you know your desktop won't be hacked or nothing like that. It's really up to you, but again, prices do vary on that. Same with software, just as you want to add a plan to Microsoft 360, especially that if you're a student or if overall just for business, you do have different types of plans when activating Outlook, Microsoft 365, so you can also add that into your desktop and you already have a plan that's either paid or you're already activating to pay monthly. And another way that the prices would go up is if you're adding or upgrading any additional accessories to your desktop, such as Bluetooth keyboard or mouse or any mouse pads included. The prices will vary as well. Okay, so enough talking about pricing, so let's go ahead and just get into the review about this amazing desktop. Again, I will be explaining the basic functions and of course the basic components, and I did kind of switch up a little bit on some accessories, so I'll go ahead and show you guys that as well so you guys can see why I did change these accessories. But overall, I'm very excited to show you, so let's just get into the video. So I decided I would show you guys the unboxing of this amazing PC, and let me just tell you, it came in a pretty big box. Now let me just tell you, this box was heavy, so I did go ahead and ask my dad for help, and he was amazing and he helped me out through the whole thing. And we thought that when we opened the Dell box, we thought that everything was packaged perfectly. As always, you do have your other boxes with your other accessories, extra cords, and you do have your PC monitor. Now let me tell you, this Dell monitor is so freaking heavy. It weighs about 24.4 pounds. And as always with Dell monitors, they do have this plastic wrap around it, and also they have those big sponges so they can go ahead and protect the monitor. My first impressions about this PC was like, wow, it's huge, it's heavy, it was well worth the purchase. I was not disappointed as soon as I opened it. And of course, we also gotta give some really nice compliments to the back of this PC. So you do have your Dell symbol with your 11 ports, which I will be explaining a little bit later in this video. So now moving on to the boxes, you do have your first Dell box, and that one comes with first manuals. If you want a little bit more information on about the PC, then definitely take a look at those. They will definitely help you. Dell also provides you with this black strap that helps you tie any cords together so it can be a little bit more organized. And you do have your 90 watts AC adapter, which of course will connect to the PC with the plugin that connects to the adapter, so you can go ahead and power it on. Now moving on to the second box, you do have your Dell keyboard and mouse, which is actually wireless, and this is the KM636 White Dell wireless keyboard and mouse, and they are so nice, very nice soft matte finish, and Dell was kind enough to go ahead and send us some batteries so we can go ahead and charge them up. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to use these amazing accessories because I do work from home and I am required wired accessories, so I'll go ahead and show you guys a little bit later in this video. And of course, you do have manuals with the keyboard and mouse. As soon as your PC is up and running, you do have your beautiful 27-inch FHD display. And also the amazing part of this amazing PC is that it's also Infinity Touch display. So yes, this PC is also touchscreen, so I mostly like to use it when I'm doing my math homework. Just by me going to go ahead and do my problems on my whiteboard as I have on the wall when you guys see me record other videos, I like to do my important problems there, and then I just write notes down on OneNote, as you guys seen in other previous videos on how I've done that. So you can go ahead and check that video out as well, but this is very beneficial. For the color, I did get touch silver, and I believe that is the only color available for this PC, but I really do like the A-shaped stands because they really do carry this desktop great, and it's very sturdy. This amazing PC also has tilt screen, so I like it a lot when it comes to me editing any videos, or like if my chair's too high or too low. This absolutely helps me, and trust me, I like to always change it in different angles every time. Now, when it comes to graphics on a new PC, for me when picking out a new PC, I really like to look at the graphics just to really pay attention on what I'm looking for. But this amazing PC does come with Intel Iris Xe graphics, and it does also come with the 11th generation Intel Core i7 processor that is up to 4.7 gigahertz. Now, I feel like some people are like, girl, what did you just say? Well, let me just tell you that means it will make your 4K videos very nice, very bright. The colors are very vibrant, so I really do love this graphics that it did include in the Dell PC. And yes, this Dell PC does run on Windows 10. Also, this PC does come with 1 terabyte of internal storage, so you will be able to literally put in as many files as you would like, put a lot of video editing software. Even hardcore gamers who really like to game on this PC, it's definitely for you, even for editing. Now, let me just tell you that the RAM is 32 gigs of RAM, so I can literally be editing, rendering a video, or even exporting a video, and it would still be really fast. And with its amazing soundbar, it is equipped with professional speakers tuned with Wave Max Audio Pro, which means that all your audio is going to be very loud, especially listening to any audio networks. As I said in the beginning of the video, I'll go ahead and go into depth of each port from the 11 ports. So you do have your power cord, you do have your 2 HDMI ports, your 1 Type-C USB ports, and you do have an Ethernet port, you do have your 4 Type-A USB ports, and you do have your 3.5mm jack port, and lastly, you do have your SD card slot. And unfortunately, there is no DVD disc component. As I mentioned before, I did have to replace the keyboard and the Bluetooth mouse, so I am using a wired Qi-Chen mechanical keyboard. This keyboard is installed with blue switches, which means the keyboards are loud, which I absolutely love because it's very satisfying. So I did get this from Amazon. I'll go ahead and link it down in the description box below. Now, to go along with my really nice keyboard, I did get a Version Tech mouse, and it is a really nice cracking design with 7 LED colors. So when you do switch the colors or modes, the more or less sensitive the DPI gets, which is pretty amazing, and I absolutely love the way it feels. I really do like thick mouses, so this does feel really nice in the hand. So when it came to setting up both devices, yes, the wiring was a little bit difficult in the beginning, but I really did love the way the keyboard looked. And the amazing thing that came with the keyboard is it had a hand rest on it when it came to typing, and the cool thing about it is that it was magnetized. So I thought that was very awesome, and it was very secure. And of course, my amazing mouse right next to it, so she'd be looking real nice. Now, these two devices are powered using USB Type-A ports, so you can go ahead and connect them to the back of your Dell monitor. And the lights, amazing on this mechanical keyboard, you do have 20+ lighting effects, so it just looks really nice at night. Of course, when you are either gaming or when you're just overall editing or doing important schoolwork, it just looks freaking awesome. And of course, I just love using all the functions at night. And yes, before I answer your question, I did record on how this sounds, so trust me, it sounds very satisfying. The last component I want to show you guys is the pop-out camera. This is amazing because I like that it is a pop-out camera. So of course there's some Dell PCs, overall PCs, where you cannot even hide the camera. You would have to put a sticker there if you feel like you're being watched, but this is not the case. I like that you can pop it out and pop it back in, and of course it does no harm to the camera. Okay guys, so we are here at the Dell camera. I have nothing bad to say about it. Of course, this is a 2 megapixel camera and it does record at 1080p 30 frames per second. So as you can see, this is what I'm recording on, and honestly, the quality, I have nothing to say bad about it. Yes, it's a 2 megapixel, but overall I think it's good to be a 2 megapixel, especially on a desktop camera, because we know sometimes how bad desktop cameras are. Sometimes you would have to get a separate webcam for you to have a better, megapixel camera. And I hope you guys can see this. I'm here on the desktop. While you're recording, you can adjust your brightnesses. So I think that's really, really awesome. I believe when also taking pictures, you can edit with filters. I don't think not so much advanced, but you can do some with it. You can even take vintage pictures, whatever your heart desires. I think it's good quality when you are video chatting with somebody or overall just taking pictures. So that's all I have to say about the Dell camera. Okay guys, and if you made it to all the way through this video, I just want to thank you so much for watching all the way through. I really do appreciate it. If you guys have any more questions about the desktop, please feel free to leave them down in the comments, and also you can message me on any of my social medias. I try to reply as soon as possible. Sometimes even if you're lucky, I reply within 10 minutes because I'm probably even replying to other comments. Please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. I really do appreciate all your guys' support. Again, all information will be linked in the description box below. And if you'd like my background music was made by Music Studio Effects. So thank you so much, Music Studio Effects, for that. We really appreciate that. Their information will also be down in the description box below. I will put everything that I use down in the description box below so you guys can check them out if you all are interested in any of other accessories I did include in this video. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, amazing day, evening, or night, whatever day you guys are watching this on. May you all have a blessed day and stay safe. Bye guys.